Most people hold their desires without any context whatever, as ends hanging in a foggy vacuum, the fog hiding any concept of means. They rouse themselves mentally only long enough to utter an "I wish," and stop there, and wait, as if the rest were up to some unknown power. What they evade is the responsibility of judging the social world. They take the world as the given. A world I never made is the deepest essence of their attitude, and they seek only to adjust themselves uncritically to the incomprehensible requirements of those unknowable others who did make the world, whoever those might be. But humility and presumptuousness are two sides of the same psychological medal. In the willingness to throw oneself blindly on the mercy of others, there is the implicit privilege of making blind demands on one's masters. There are countless ways in which this sort of metaphysical humility reveals itself. For instance, there is the man who wishes to be rich, but never thinks of discovering what means, actions, and conditions are required to achieve wealth. Who is he to judge? He never made the world, and nobody gave him a break. There is the girl who wishes to be loved, but never thinks of discovering what love is, what values it requires, and whether she possesses any virtues to be loved for. Who is she to judge? Love, she feels, is an inexplicable favor, so she merely longs for it, feeling that somebody has deprived her of her share in the distribution of favors. There are the parents who suffer deeply and genuinely because their son or daughter does not love them, and who simultaneously ignore, oppose, or attempt to destroy everything they know of their son's convictions, values, and goals, never thinking of the connection between these two facts, never making an attempt to understand their son. The world they never made and dare not challenge has told them that children love parents automatically. There is the man who wants a job, but never thinks of discovering what qualifications the job requires, or what constitutes doing one's work well. Who is he to judge? He never made the world. Somebody owes him a living. How? Somehow. In dropping the responsibility for one's own interests and life, one drops the responsibility of ever having to consider the interests and lives of others, of those others who are, somehow, to provide the satisfaction of one's desires. Whoever allows a somehow into his view of the means by which his desires are to be achieved is guilty of that metaphysical humility which, psychologically, is the premise of a parasite. Somehow always means somebody.